I just want to start this video by thanking Apple for motivating me and inspiring me in a way to completely avoid the $3,500 Apple Vision Pro. Now, don't get me wrong, the technology looks absolutely incredible, but there's no way in hell I'm paying $3,500 for a headset that could very well end up on my shelf in 2 weeks once that honeymoon phase is over. And guys, I'm an Apple fanboy. You know, I proudly buy Apple products. I love the branding. I love the ecosystem. I love almost everything they stand for. But that Vision Pro, I just can't afford it. It's insanely expensive. Anyway, that inspired today's video. This is the not Oculus. This is the Meta Quest 2 unboxing that I'll be doing for you today. I got this thing for $300. $300 for an on-the-go VR device. Heavy emphasis on the go because I currently own the PlayStation VR. I went through my honeymoon phase for like a month or two. I got over it, you know, because I just want to sit on a couch, hold a physical controller, and just play games the way they're intended to be played. But I have never once owned a standalone on-the-go VR headset like the Meta Quest 2, and that's why I am beyond excited to strap this baby onto my head and see what it's all about. I've been watching countless videos on YouTube, guys, from VR chats to Rec Room to hacks. I quote because the term hacks is overused these days. Beat Saber videos. Like, I am so excited to be using this because I do not have to be tethered to a device such as my PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. And again, did I mention the price? $300. $300 is insanely cheap for a VR headset. Also, I have to mention this real quick because I know there's going to be those people. Well, David, you should have waited for the Meta Quest 3. I get that. Trust me, I also have an internet connection capable of giving me news headlines. I realize the Meta Quest 3 was announced, ironically. Actually, it's not ironic at all. A week before the Vision Pro was announced. But this is $300, guys. Such a good deal. And the Meta Quest 3, based on my research, starts at $500. So, in other words, if I like this device as much as I think I'm going to like it, or love it perhaps, guys, I'm telling you, I'm so excited to watch movies on here and just play games and just escape reality, well then yeah, there's a really good chance I'm going to upgrade to the Meta Quest 3 when it comes out in the fall. And I'm sorry about the thumping in the audio. I'm currently working with a Blue Yeti microphone sitting on my desk. I have the Panasonic Lumix G7 and I have my iPhone 14 Pro Max here. Wirelessly recording video, by the way, to ScreenFlow. This is my first time ever wirelessly recording video on my iPhone to my Mac. So hopefully everything looks at least somewhat decent. I am by no means a professional tech reviewer, but I do like to put out a good presentation when I can. Okay, so how will I be using this Meta Quest 2? Well, I made it clear already. I'm going to be using it for a lot of movies. Like movies, guys, I'm a huge movie buff. You know, I love watching movies, and apparently watching 3D movies on a VR headset is absolutely mind-blowing. I have yet to experience that myself, so I'm so excited to experience that. Also, the games, like the social games, VR Chat, Rec Room. I have indeed played Rec Room on the PS4. I fell in love with it right away. What a cool experience. That will forever be one of my first ever favorite VR experiences, as well as Job Simulator. I've only ever played a demo on PS4, so I'm excited to finally buy and own that game for myself on the Meta Quest 2. Also, I have to say this one more time. This is an on-the-go device. I don't have to be tethered to my PC, which, by the way, this does work with PC VR. So yes, I can actually enjoy my Meta Quest 2 on my PC, and perhaps I'll be streaming it live on Twitch, twitch.tv/DavidDeFranco. That's linked right below. Also, I plan on making videos for my YouTube channel because I'm going to set up an OBS scene specifically to use this camera in conjunction with the Meta Quest 2, because you can stream video from this wirelessly to your Mac or Windows using OBS, because I just found a video last night that makes it incredibly easy to understand, and I'm so excited. So basically, this requires no cables whatsoever, except for charging, of course. Okay, so I have yet to hold or touch the Meta Quest 2 in person, so I am beyond excited to see what this is like. So let's pick up the headset. And yes, by the way, for those wondering, I will indeed be buying myself more of a premium head strap, if you will, because I hear the default head strap is not very comfortable. So basically, I'm going to be getting the head strap that goes in the back with like a battery. And I hear that's far more comfortable because it kind of takes the weight from the front and puts the weight in the back because of the extra battery that magnetically attaches to the strap, by the way. Shout out to my dude, Flat Artist, in my Twitch chat for linking me that strap. It's only like $50, so I'll be linking this headset and that exact strap right below, guys. So check it out, treat yourself. Keep looking at my storage because I don't have much space left on my SSD, so I got to keep this somewhat short. Okay, so this is, what is this? Quest 2 silicone cover. So I'll figure that out later. This is simply an unboxing, guys. I promise I'll be making plenty of dedicated videos on this because the Quest 2 is by no means a new device, but as far as I'm concerned, it is one of the best and most affordable, if not the most affordable, quality VR headset that you can buy today. So here we go. Plenty of paper on this thing. Okay, so this says move lenses left or right to find clearest view. That I've learned about on YouTube. So let's peel off this plastic here. We got plastic covering the lenses. Bada bing. Bada boom. Very nice, very nice. I'll put that on shortly. We also have another little box here, which I'm assuming has a USB-C cable. Yep, there it is, USB-C. You gotta love yourself some USB-C, and you gotta love dropping the power brick way under my desk. I'll be right back. I have returned from the depths of hell. No, but seriously, there you go. Nothing too special about that, but hey, it is USB-C. Glasses separator. Now this is very interesting. I'm sorry, glasses spacer. This is where Apple, in my opinion, fell extremely short. They already have the nerve to charge $3,500 for a headset, and I realize it's not aimed towards the average consumer or even the prosumer like myself. And yes, I consider myself a prosumer. But the fact that you still need to buy customized Zeiss lenses to work with people who need glasses like myself, I think that's absolutely insane. So if you take the price of the Apple Vision Pro, and let's just say in theory the lenses are gonna cost maybe $500 max. That's $4,000 plus Apple Care, plus taxes. We're looking at around like probably $4,500 for a headset that we're not even sure is the future. And yes, I'm still not a huge believer in that becoming the standard. I'm just not. Now, am I excited about VR and AR in general? Of course, guys. I'm all about technology. I'm all about the world changing and improving. But I just don't see the average person, you know, working at a desk, wearing a headset for 8 hours at a time. It's still a very novelty device. And VR, in my opinion, is strictly there for gaming. And of course, being social in VR games such as VR chats and Rec Room. So I think gaming is still the biggest focus of VR for now and in the future. Okay, this is what I'm most excited about besides wearing the headset, of course. I have yet to hold the controllers. So let's see how these feel. And apparently the MetaQuest Pro controllers are much better, and they even work with the MetaQuest 2, which is really neat. But again, I think I'm just gonna hold out for the MetaQuest 3. So this is the left controller. So I'm assuming I just hold it like this. Wow, that's certainly very different from any video game controller I've used. And guys, I've been a gamer since the NES days, so I have used countless controllers over the years. So the index fingers are what you use for the triggers. That's very interesting. Wow. We have A and B on the right and X and Y on the left, which is interesting. You'd think A and B would be on the left and X and Y on the right. But I guess most people are right-handed, so they expect most people to be using A and B on the right hand, which makes sense. And we have two thumbsticks, which are actually pretty tiny, but I guess big enough for what you need. And these are what are going to be sensing your hand movements and everything. God, I'm so excited, so excited. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the beginning of a lot of VR footage, or content rather, from me. A lot of VR content. Okay, I'm not going to boot this thing up yet because this is simply an unboxing, nothing else. And I wanted to explain to you my reasoning of why I bought this and not the MetaQuest 3. And plus, it's physically impossible to buy the MetaQuest 3 because it's not out yet. So let's see how this works. First, let's try it without my glasses. And I'm going to try to loosen this up. So it looks like it's Velcro, which I like a lot. Velcro is nice and easy. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Ugh, that's definitely really tight. Guys, I have a big head, you know? And you know what they say? Big head, big hat. I'm going in. Huh. That's a little better. Still pretty tight. Guys, I'm telling you, I have a big head. Ladies, pay attention. Actually, let's pull this up a little bit. That way it's even more loose and we don't have that curl up top. Okay, we're getting there. I can see what people mean about this not being very comfortable, so I'm definitely buying myself that strap tonight, and plus the extra battery is really nice. I can see a little light leaking in by my nose, but that's why we have the silicone cover, and of course I'll get that set up off camera. Anyway guys, this is an extremely early look at my VR experience. I had to make it clear once again, I have used VR in the past. I actually really enjoyed my PlayStation VR headset, but the novelty quickly wore off because I had to constantly be in front of my TV. I had to be in front of my PlayStation. This I can take on vacation with me. This I could take to my parents' house with me. This I could put on while taking a, you know? That is what VR is made for, on the go. Incredible technology. I'm so excited to see how I use this, from movies to social games to video games like Beat Saber. Guys, I'm a huge music guy. Like, I love music-based games, and unfortunately, I think music-based games on the whole console side of things has dramatically fallen off in recent years. I'm like, whatever happened to Guitar Hero and Rock Band? And yeah, I mean, for some reason, we don't get games like that anymore. So to have something like Beat Saber that I can play here or outside the house or on the toilet, you know, I think that's really cool. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. What are some of your favorite VR games? Let me know in the comment section right below. What should I buy? And of course, if you're thinking about buying yourself a MetaQuest headset, I will be linking my official referral link right below, which in theory, I think gets you $30 credit towards free games and $30 credit for me. And hey, Beat Saber's $30, so I'm just saying, you could get that game for completely free. So in a way, this is only $270 if you think about it. Oh, and by the way, I have to mention this is the 128 gigabyte. This is the entry level model. I did not go for 256. 128 gigs is plenty of space for at least like 10 to 15 good quality games. So don't be fooled. Guys, for $300, you're getting yourself an amazing headset. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for plenty of VR focused content, and I'll talk to you guys soon.